Facial plastic surgery isn't just about appearance, it's also about function, health, and personalized care. Dr. Samson Lee, facial plastic, cosmetic, and reconstructive surgeon, joins us now from Proliance Bellevue ENT, Lake Washington Plastic Surgery. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for being here. So for those that don't know, please explain the wide range of facial plastic surgery procedures that you offer.
So we offer basically the entire spectrum of facial plastic surgery for both the face and neck. So that ranges from cosmetic surgery, so an example would be facelifts, rhinoplasties, eyelid surgery, to more reconstructive surgery, congenital surgeries such as cleft lip and palate, scar revisions, skin cancer surgery, surgery from trauma. So basically, some surgeons tend to focus on one aspect in terms of reconstructive versus cosmetic. I tend to do everything because I think it all ties in together. Being an expert at one helps you vice versa in each role of your practice, both cosmetic and reconstructive.
That makes perfect sense. And you also take a holistic approach. So what does that really mean?
So it's not just about doing the surgery and wiping your hands and saying bye. It's about getting the patient through the initial process and then making sure they're counseled correctly. And then one thing that I think I do a little bit differently than other practitioners is we really follow through with patients until the very, very end. So we keep going, keep doing whatever is necessary to try to get the best outcome. So it's not just the surgery and then you're done, but there is a long potential time afterwards where you're still working on trying to get the best result. And so sometimes that means doing small additional procedures, laser work, but again, just doing whatever it takes to try to get the best outcome. And it's not just the surgery, it's skincare management, and also helping prevent the same thing from happening again if it's a medical issue.
Definitely a real personalized approach, which is amazing. Can you give us an example too? Like say someone comes in and they're concerned with skin cancer. How do you go with a holistic approach there?
Sure. So skin cancer generally comes from sun exposure that's cumulative over your lifetime. And so it's important not just to fix whatever the skin cancer you're removing is, but also counseling the patient on appropriate skin care, sun protection, sunscreen, managing other potential precancerous lesions. So we work with the dermatologist in that regard. My esthetician, Maura, helps tremendously with doing appropriate skin checks and then making sure that they're counseled well on how to protect the remaining skin so that hopefully we can prevent the same problem from happening again.
Definitely. And your treatments, I understand, are minimally invasive too.
When they can be, sometimes you don't have a choice.
Makes sense.
When we can try to minimize the amount of scarring, minimize the amount of trauma to the patient, we certainly strive to. So now these days we have more tools in our belt to try to do that. So for example, we can take out tumors endoscopically and things like that, so with less conspicuous incisions. So
incredible.
But sometimes there's no substitute for just standard surgery as well.
Definitely. I want to get to the last question too. How do you feel your office helps elevate patient care and makes you guys stand out?
Well, you know, I have the personal philosophy of trying to treat every patient like if they were my family member. So, you know, you just do whatever it takes in order to try to get the outcome that you want. So we start with the front desk and go to the very end with surgery, and then also Maura helping out with skincare management. But really it's about, you know, striving for perfection even if you can never make it perfect. And that really means guiding the patient through each step of the way for as long as it takes to get that outcome.
Amazing. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And to learn more information, just call the number that you see right there on your screen. That's 425-278-1810. And coming up, forget the dating apps. After the break, we'll discuss the best place to brew a new romance. And spoiler alert, the top spot is actually headquartered right here in Seattle.
New Day Northwest is sponsored by Proliance Surgeons Bellevue Ear, Nose, and Throat, Lake Washington Facial Plastic Surgery.